Let's talk about some other superstars, and especially when it comes to our athletes, because we've got legends, current and past, and so many to celebrate.
Incredible. And ABSA don't just back stories, they also back the people who turn purpose into legacy. Because when sports meets purpose, it has the ability to move more than just the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Now, this fine lady right here did something inspiring, and she joined an inspiring event where rugby legend Breyton Paulse shared his powerful journey of resilience, grit, and absolute purpose. I think we all need to take a look at this one. Get inspired.
From iconic sports moments to championing community fitness, ABSA is at the heart of it all. And tonight we shine the brightest spotlight on ABSA Run Your City and also catch up with an absolute sporting legend to find out a bit more about his legacy, his leadership, and also how he keeps moving in 2025. So let's go. Talk about the legacy of the 10 years, the decade that Run Your City has been around. What's your take on this, and what is a highlight that you can look back on?
We are pretty excited about this, and Cape Town happens to be the celebration for the 10 years, part of a really important legacy. But we're excited about the gears along the way. Great highlights. I mean, increase in numbers, great participation, the different types of runners and walkers and crawlers. Some of us are crawlers, but we really enjoy the race and are always so excited to be part of it every single year. And that's what it's all about. That's the impact that we made. That's the feeling we like getting when it comes to anything that talks to Force for Good, the impact it makes to the community and just the greater series in general.
Musibori, now you are very involved in the ABSA Run Your City series and you've seen it come and go throughout the years. What's been a highlight for you?
Just the number of people that participate in the ABSA Run Your City series across the 5 cities in South Africa. We start in Breyton in April. May, we're in the Mother City on Mother's Day. Then in July, we're in Durban. And in August, we're in the nation's capital, Tshwane. We end things off on Heritage Day, 24th of September, at the ABSA Run Your City Joburg 10K. And it is about excitement, about joy, about a celebration of the cities and getting people back into the cities and enjoying the city centre. But it's also about world-class performances. We have athletes coming in and running fast times. So I think that's what makes it special, the marriage of high performance and lots of high-octane fun.
Talk to me a bit more about what impact you hope will come of this, hosting events with influential people like Breyton Paulse.
So he has a brilliant story, just where he's come from, his upbringing, things that have been important to him, and how he grew up and how he even got to where he is at the moment. Truly, truly inspiring for us.
We were kind of, doing the farm life like it should be. Because at the time, the cycle on the farm was you go to school, and once you finish the trip, you go in the farm. At some point in the trip, the farmer called me in. And then he said to me, here's the deal. I'm going to give you an opportunity to go to Stellenbosch University. That day changed my life. I think my story, the emphasis must be on somebody saw an opportunity in me, or he saw my potential. I didn't even know I had those potential.
Breyton, he's one of a very few of the elite which has really humbled himself. And you can attach your own story to that, bearing in mind that your story matters, no matter how small and how minute it might be.
Well, it's the one and only, the legend in the flesh, Mr. Breyton Paulse. When it comes to a moment in your career that you reflect back on with so much fondness, do you have a moment?
When I became a Springbok, because, I had to come so many obstacles and battles to get to that point, to play for my country and got the call up was absolutely everything in my life. It meant so much to me, and it was always a privilege to put on the green and gold.
There are so many young, aspiring, both men and women who want to be a sports star like you. Do you have just a word of advice for them?
Yeah, I think, first of all, you need discipline. With discipline, you need to sacrifice a lot of stuff because if you have your eye on the goal, you need little moments or little goals to get to the bigger goal.
I would echo that 100%. Well, how important do you think it is for younger sports stars, especially when it comes to opportunity, for ABSA to be in these communities?
I think it's fantastic what ABSA is doing in the communities, and we all know that the need is so big out there for kids to play sport. And we've seen with the Springboks or netball or football or cricket that sometimes, coming out of those difficult circumstances, sport gives you hope. So for me, make sure that you also always enjoy in what you do. Doesn't matter whether it's sports or culture or arts, enjoy what you do, and you never know what might come onto your road.
Breyton's story just matters so much, and I'm so glad that ABSA could shine a bright spotlight on this. And it really just inspires me to know that, you know, my story matters too, regardless of the background that I come from. I can make such a difference in my community and for my community. From the star players on the field to the partners behind the scene, today's event has proved that anything is possible when passion meets purpose. A huge thank you to our friends over at ABSA for always shining a beautiful spotlight on the stories that truly matter.
Oh, wow.
Sheesh. And I can tell you to this day, I'm still incredibly inspired by Breyton. What a man, what a legend.
Absolutely. Can I say you look divine in red? I love that on you. You were full on red
Thanks,
carpet,
Riley.
but more so the importance of stories like these, which remind us why sport is such a powerful connector. And I want to say a big thanks to ABSA for championing moments that inspire movement both on the track and in our communities. Something to definitely celebrate.